Welcome to a Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy XIV online. This is going to be my playthrough for this game. Thank you everyone for clicking on the video and giving it a watch. I'm going to give my best run through this game. There's several expansions, kind of like DLC to it, and I have played it before. For those of you that are familiar with the game, I have made it to Shadowbringers. But I wanted to play it again from the beginning. Why would I do that? Because I'm a crazy person, and also I wanted to experience it differently. Now, if you are watching this with the expectation of this being like you know, just go through the main story, and that's it, and do the MSQ quests, then you're sadly mistaken. I'm gonna try to pick up as many quests as possible. And you might get sick of my voice, and that's okay. I'm gonna try my best to, you know, just explore the world. Let's go ahead and get in here. As you can see here, I'm not new at all. I have played plenty. Not as much as some of you out there, but I'm pretty... Not much is gonna catch me by surprise. I'll say that much. But also, I'm already in Shadowbringers and have been for quite a while, so whatever happened in a Realm Reborn, man, I couldn't tell you. But let's go ahead and create a new character. And then here we have our character selection. Everything looks kind of big. It could be just me. But I'll mess with those settings later. So this is our human, our here. There's barely any here. There's barely any humans in this game. You know, when you're given the option to go elf, Lalafell, Catboy, Rogadin, Mikote, Aura, Aura, Hrothgar, or Viera, you know, most people pick everything but. You'll see your like female here and there, but very rare male here's. Breeding is hard. And we have Elizin, pretty cool. It's a good look at the female. Now when you, let's say I select here, there's a Midlander and there's also a Highlander. They all have their own little lore. There's starting attributes, which if I recall correctly, don't really mean anything, but your Midlander is more your, like, you know, soft featured human, and Highlander is more of your rugged. Then there's Elizin, who also have their respective forms. There's the Duskwhite and the Wildwood. I'm not gonna bother with reading all the lore on all the races, because then we'll be here for about 30 minutes. I'm just gonna kind of briefly show you all the characters. There's Lalafell. These guys are pretty dope. Just tiny little small people, a wee people. And there's Catboys. There's a lot of Mikote, both male and female in this game. Rogadins are pretty cool. Then you have the Aura. This is another common. Hrothgar. I feel like I don't see these guys a lot. Not too often anyways, but they're pretty cool. Female Hrothgar. Then Viera, Bun Boys. You see a lot of both of these guys, both male and female, Bun Boys and Bun Girls. But we're here to see what am I gonna pick. Now, I might come to regret this later, hopefully not, but if I do, then there's always a Fantasia around the corner that can help me fix that. Hopefully I pick a character and I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm gonna try and give male here, Midlander, a try. While I was thinking about this video, it was between this Lalafell and Cat. but I don't see these guys a lot, so I'm gonna give them a fair go. As far as Midlander, Highlander, I will go Midlander. As cool as Highlanders look, make them tall as possible. Then muscle tone, I want to make them strong as possible. And then as far as the face, okay. Let's cycle through the options. Is this guy? Okay. Is this guy? Wow, that's horrible. Terrifying. Then there is Yoshi P. Then there's Pretty. Then there's Warrior of Light. Then there's this face. And then there's Warrior of Light Bearded. Scruffy. I say that because they're the same face, just one's a little more aged than the other, when I will be going with the aged look here. As far as skin color goes, I'm going to change up the environment so we can get some different lighting. About Limsa, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Let's do, kind of want to go pale ish. How we look like over here? Like too pale. I might be rocking with this. Let's see what this looks like everywhere else. Okay. Let's just go with that for now. If I have to change anything, I will. Haircut. There is this. This is pretty nice. I like that. Not a fan of that. This looks like someone we'll get to know well. That's kind of cool. I'm just sifting through to see what calls my attention here. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's cool too. I like this. This might be my favorite so far. Oh, that's nice as well. The good thing about this is hairstyle isn't necessarily permanent. I'll be able to that's crazy. I'll be able to get a haircut every once in a while. So let's just start off with just your typical low cut, little Caesar cut action. As far as the hair, I'm gonna want to go like that. That seems pretty accurate. And if you haven't guessed yet, I'm trying to do the best that I can to make this guy look like me. Obviously he's always gonna look way more handsome, but I'll try to take some points down here. So we're at 3 right now. It's just a little too much. Okay. And then the eye shape. I'm gonna go with 2. Large pupils, then eyeballs as dark brown as they can get. That looks right. You know what, I like that just a little bit more. Let's see. Eyebrows. We're at 2. I think that might be the move right there. Nose. You know, yeah, that's more like it. Then we'll go this guy. Maybe? Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. I'll do this. None of that, though. I do like the scars just giving like Naruto a little bit. Okay, that's fine. As far as tattoos go, those look really cool. I'm gonna pass on them though. This is a little signature that I put on all my characters, so he will be added up. Or, you know what? I don't know. He can stay, chat. He can stay. Then let's find the most annoying voice we can find. I think we found it. We're gonna go with that one. Okay. Confirm. Super boring looking guy. Huh? I like it. Confirm. No, we're good on that. What's today's date? December. And then his December 5th. Then it can be Minfina. I always pick Minfina. He's so stupid. Tank, healer, DPS. I will go. Can I see shop clothes? There we go. It looks pretty good as a Lancer. What about as a Gladiator? Marauder? Maybe we start in Limsa, chat. Guys, not chat. Maybe we start in Limsa. Or do I go Conjurer? Pugilist would be cool. Pugilist is an old huh? Let's do Pugilist. Let's learn a new class. Let's go the Pugilist route. And then of course all of Crystal is unavailable. Let's go to those. And then we can name this guy. Name. I didn't think about name. Cass Umber. Let's go with that. God, he sounds so horrible. I love it. And here we go. We are going to be hit with a cutscene, I think, so... Okay, guess not. When we get hit with the cutscene, I am just going to let you guys digest it. I won't talk through it. It's pretty long. It's pretty nice.
Here. Here. Feel.
God, I look like a nerd. But that's okay. I won't be wearing that glam for real. Who is that shadowy figure, huh? Hey, you. Turning from the stroke. Alright, lad. You're moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of that ether? I reckon. You'll get used to it though, don't worry. Chocobos. I would like to pet. Oh look, it's a little Olafel. You there, halt. It's just swinging his little feet. What's all this about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. We're just traveling, bro. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find anything. Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. That's another thing about this game. You guys will see that there's some insane old English and like pirate talk and stuff like that. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers steal in prohibited herbs? Oh, what was that, Somnus? What would he call it? A little ganja? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon until the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Oh. Amalja. Or how would there's another thing. A lot of how you speak in this game. I don't eat. Oh. Amalja, to arms. Yep, y'all are screwed. They don't even care. The other two in the carriage, just doom and gloom, if anything. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Yeah, they don't look like they want to talk about nothing. Brent's the name, and Peddlin's betrayed. Or I guess me trade. Peddlin's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory, now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Glory. For glory! Oh yeah? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Good, buddy. Just remember though, there's more important things in fortune and glory such as breathing. No profit in being dead. That's a fact. Damn, he said, that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Yes, but I'm gonna say no. Still, might be as this journeyed itinerant has a few new things to teach you about your destination. Oh, so whether you say yes or no, he's still gonna yap. Okay. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Okay, so they have like a queen, and there is like a Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the royalists. And the royalists are nothing if not loyal. Okay, so there's a queen, a sultana, and then there's kind of like, I don't know, sketchy people in her court or outside of her court who don't want her there. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. Okay. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need a breeding profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. At long last, behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold. Okay. Oh,
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah.
Nice. Beautiful.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul.
Uh-huh. And who might that be? Oh, I think he means me!
One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
I think he means Brant. Here's where we part ways, lad. I said Brant? I meant Brent. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high roads for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for putting up with my prattle. With me prattle. With me prattle. You never did tell me your name though. Okay, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. I think that's pretty fair. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Then I'm the chosen one.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
W. Beautiful. Oh, it's nice here. I'm just horror farming. Boy, venture over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? How can I tell? Yeah, how can you tell? Name's Wyman. My business is known every bugger else. Every bugger else's? Oh, my business is known every bugger else's business. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even just this once? Sure, dude. Give me the advice, dude. Nice. Okay. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thalen. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. That's a keyboard. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about this. Don't want to see the play guide. Oh, okay. I see something here. All these icons are huge, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Got it. I already know how to do all this. Legacy, I prefer that. And then we're gonna do 100. That's much better. Might be a little small for y'all. Sorry if that's the case, but ring of fidelity. Is that what he gave me? So this is our guy and all his gear, which can be interchanged. Okay, perfect. Let me shitting quests. So as far as that goes, just tell me, just click on the NPC and it'll give you information on what he wants and your reward EXP points for the XP bar down here, and then gil, which is money basically in this world. Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. That's fair. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momoti. She's a master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Okay, sounds good. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventuring adventure. Thanks, man. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. So, duty list would be over here, I believe. Yeah. Blah, blah. Click on it, gives you even more details. It will give you your journal, which gives you all the quests that you have available. And then if you want, if you feel a little bit lost from the minimap isn't enough, click map and it'll tell you not only where your quest is located, but where you're located as well. See yourself move around a little bit. When you play this game, you're gonna come across where is it? Oh, it's not here yet. Okay, never mind. We'll circle back around to that. Let's go where we were asked to go. Nice. I've never played this job, which is pugilist. When a quest is complete, it'll be green like this with a little check mark. So this means that our quest that we're currently following is complete. So we just click on the NPC and boom. Why, hello there. Who might you be? I'm Cass Umber. If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. My name is Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. And she's right. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on forever now. And Sultanate would be like the King's Guard, I think. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. And then when she means the Garlean Empire, she means they are, well, an empire. Let's say like a, I don't know, a country, kinda, who is looking to cause trouble. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry and lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. That is from the... she's talking about the cutscene from before. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, 'twas like the end of the world has come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought violently, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollection of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? It's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of the Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Please let me join. Please let me join. Sounds good. Thank you very much. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and preposterous Ul'dah means more business for the Quicksand too. Quicksand being this establishment. Anyway, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Anything for you. Cass Umber. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. What if I name myself Stinker Dinker? Alright, Mr. Umber, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12's is my witness, I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. Whoa, feeling this little guy push you around? In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed? Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two attend to the scum. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Or an uncommon one. If I'm honest, don't worry though. If you work hard, I doubt you end up like him. This is the same if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? I think that's honestly fair. Of course, I do enjoy tell of gentlemen's woes with the women folk from time to time. Welcome to Eorzea, Cass. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little bit about our fair city. Nice, nice, nice. Here, then we just press complete, and boom, we make all that was promised to us when we started the quest. That was the end of the tutorial. Now, you see how this changed? It used to be just kind of round. Now it's got like fire. That means that it is a main scenario quest. That just means that for you to continue and leveling all the way to 100 and unlock areas and unlock other things, you're going to need to complete this. So we don't need this. I'm gonna go ahead and speak with mmorpg again and see what she needs from us. Before you go trudging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with that one in the plaza. You ever attune with an Aetherite before cast? If not, just lay your hand on it and you'll see what I mean. Once you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild over at the Platinum Mirage, assuming those weapons of yours are just for show. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Go over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You have no trouble finding armor, weapons, and anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. I might say that everything's for sale here in Eorzea as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Cass. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests, which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Ciceroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, visit the Aetheryte, go to the Pugilist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. But before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folks are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after gil the moment they got here, they ought to be making some friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you get going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a gil to your name. Okay, we'll go talk to him. Perfect, so we accepted our quest. In menu. Already know all that, thankfully. A crescent moon icon will appear. Rested bonus. Oh, nice. That's cool. I didn't know that. You learn something no matter how long you've been playing this game. Okay, let's see what the smithy has for us. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires, forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance. As you have recently taken up the adventure mantle, the possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with this guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belt and will likely have a solution of whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend you take advantage of mentors. So, new adventure is applied to all players who start. That's this little guy right here. This means I'm a sprout. I'm new. The little sprout right there. Mentors are basically other players who are just really good. They just did. I don't know. I think you have to talk with him and do some questing or something that will let you unlock it. It's actually kind of hard to do that. I don't need anything for him right now. I don't really need anything from anyone else in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it stepping and see what this city has to offer. Now, what you see right here, Flustered Tenant, means that I can't do this quest for whatever reason. You can just click it, it'll tell you why. I need to be level 70 to be able to take on this quest. There's a bunch of different reasons why you wouldn't be able to pick up a quest, so clicking it will usually tell you what it is. Most of the time it's leveling, other times is whatever job that you have selected, but you know, clicking it and you'll see. This lets you teleport within the city to other shards that are small like this. It's instant, costs nothing. It's going to be a little different than the big one that we're about to see here in a second. Okay, is this movable? It sure is. Let's see if I can move these down just a tad. This setup will be temporary. I will be changing a few things. Oh, look, this guy needs some help. So how are you taking to Oldacast, make any new friends in high places? Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wymond. As long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. I think I have to go there anyway, so that might work out. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some guild for your trouble. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's kind of empty here. There's literally no one. So this is the big old crystal. Wow. So these are people. He's AFK at the moment. That's another person. They're also a sprout. This is the crystal that we're supposed to attune. You can also see that your mission's asking you to click on it, so boom. Whenever you get to an area that's big enough like this that has a crystal, you generally wanna pick it up. Hail adventurer, might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi at the quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 guild if you please. I do not have that, buddy. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make the jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless, but the fact that you were so easy to deceive suggests that you're unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Please explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites. Given that there's an aetherite at almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. That's literally what I said. Maybe I just need to stop explaining things. But even if you have intentions of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you find that informative. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Thank you, little man. Nice. Return learned. I guess I'll let's So whenever you teleport, you have to spend gil money. Return, you can use it, but it has a really long cooldown, which means it takes a long time for you to be able to use it again. So generally, oh, it's already my home point. Cool. You use that when you're sure. You can use it whenever. I'll be honest. At some point in this game, money kind of becomes a nothing issue, and you stop worrying about it really. Let's see what Jajakuten has to say. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work? Some small jobs add a little weight to that quaint purse of yours? Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, so I find myself lacking the hides required. With that, I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. Say you, friend, care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise that to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming in central Fanalin. Nice, I'm down. I'd be more than happy to help you, sir. So we have Cyrus Atwood here, crafting. And then there's Fainit Boltardo doing his thing. Where's that quest? Is it over this way? Let's open up the map by pressing M. Okay, so it was inside of here. I don't even know you could go inside of here. Oh, this is the Pugilist Guild. I literally, like I said, I've never played Pugilist before, so this is my first time. Josiah, do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this morning? I do. I have this letter from Waymond or somebody. Oh no, I just did all that skipping. I'm supposed to read that. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to just skipping through all that. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. I see you already walked the path of the Pugilist, yet your journey has only begun. Let me drink some water. It's a lot of reading. Okay, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. There is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism, as we know, it can be traced back to the staging of barehanded bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles and crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst the chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire. Horse and Olda swiftly transformed into center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes this existence. The art practice here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is. A not-so-brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but God never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the guildmaster's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet them. I most definitely would. Let's go ahead and get started there. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Blood Sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training new fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. I most definitely will. Hello, sir. Past time you got your ass back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent. I swear to God. This guy, what were you talking about, eh, bud? What? You're here to enroll? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize this is his potential. Now, hi Cass, Temenos invites you to our FC. We welcome beginners or returning players. I figured. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that once I am done here. Give me 1 second. Let me just go through this. Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Ah, right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. 100%. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalin. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Sir, yes, sir. I got you. Now, free companies. I'll give you the rundown. They're like guilds with actual people that play the game like yourself. This is a free company. Looks like they have about 10 people. Active, casual, helpful, no drama, adults. We do daily Discord giveaways, accepting all people. This is your usual free company. Looks like they have 121 members total. It is currently 3 AM my time, so there's probably more people on. Maybe. Looks like they do a little bit of everything. I'm not gonna join them. I'm gonna have to decline. Not because I don't appreciate the invite, but because there's a lot that goes into that, and I don't think I'm in a place to be in a free company at the moment. But there are good things about it. They usually help you. They're usually very friendly. You have somebody here. They're usually very friendly. They help you out. And like the little banner says, you got a Discord. There's a lot of communication. You can run a lot of the stuff in this game together. It's also just a good way to make friends. At the moment, I'm going solo mode, not because I want to be a weirdo, but because it's just, you know, we're going through the story. Later on, thinking maybe I make my own guild. That would be cool. I might join someone else's for a while. But I want to be picky about it, because like all communities, no matter where you are, sometimes it can be a little too much. Gods be good. Gelther's Cocoon. Alright, alright. I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it, but no more beatings. I'm not trying to beat you. 10 silver chocobo feathers. Huh. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it surely fetch a high price. Show it to Mamone and see what he says. Okay, I'll show it to him. Let's go pick up this crystal. I don't know if you peeped it. Just so that if I need to go back, I don't have to make that entire run, and I can just kind of teleport, you know? And you see here, these are all of the quests that I have to get accomplished. Rasmus, what can I do for you? Huh. So that might be useful. Oh, put some clothes on, friend. Nice, that's kind of cool. Would I be able to wear it? It's item level 5, I'm only level 3. What about this? That's nice, but I don't think it'd look good on me. Let's do it for the eye patch. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalin, but there's much work to be done. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalin, by the way of the Gate of the Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little critters when threatened. I will more than happily help. Alright, Mamane. What brings you? I have this ring from this guy who wants you to kind of appraise it. Oh, it's a fake. It sucks that they were just saying it sucks that it comes to that, and it's even more when it's a fake. Such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. But that's considering the negligible value of this ring. I'm afraid you will still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Take the potion. Okay, so it was that bad, huh? We have... Oh, we just saw Zola earlier. Right. Let's see. Oh, it looks like there's another quest right there. Let's go pick it up. Because we want to be adventurers, right? We want to help everybody that we can. Hihito. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rogue and sun-silk dresses and feed my marmot? Well, if only out of the foresight to marry a more ambitious man, this is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg you. Speak with my husband, Obonima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him in the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Okay? I would be glad to. It looks like no matter where we go, we're gonna have a quest. Let's see if we can stay within the city. You know, let's not veer off too much yet. Oh, look, Bobonima is right there. I am Bobonima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. Oh, now he's aware. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. Oh wow, they don't like each other. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell-bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Frans, the fair flyers, and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've still got a long shift ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Wolken at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Key items, blah blah blah. That just means you access it by going to your items, and then over here, these are things that key items. If you've played games before, just things that need to be turned in or are a part of the story. You can't sell or anything. Exposed wall. Let's go ahead and interact with it. Put that up. Put up that flyer for him. And then when we're done, we can speak with Genevieve and see what help she needs. Let's enter. Nice. And one more wall. Perfect. Looks like we've wrapped that up. Before we talk with them over there, let's see what Genevieve needs. What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Oh, girl, if you don't shut yo! Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up. Am I gonna? Oh wow, I'm really about to pick it up for this girl. She lucky that I'm an adventurer. I'm kind. I'm not actually me, because I would have just walked away. Matter of fact, I would have picked it up and took it with me. I'm gonna need a guild myself. Here, have your stupid money, lady. What are you staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? Well, you rewarded me, so I guess I was expecting for something that was gonna happen. This is Wolkin. Helping Bobonima? Well, ain't that terrible of you. Fran's getting pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers. Oh, you've met Bobonima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge. Mind any road. We appreciate your help. Thank you, man. Looks like you have more needs. So, let's see. Carried your ass in here looking for work, huh? Well, you're in luck. It just so happens I have a deed, but needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late made him ornery as an oryx in rut. What does that even mean? You much for fighting on their own, but in numbers, they're more than a match for any merchant. Well, what will it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so? Oh, the bloody buggers, or don't ye? Sure, dude, I'll do that for you. And I'll also speak with Zazariku. He seems like he needs assistance. I like his gear. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. You don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum? Zazariku's my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Which reminds me, I've yet to collect the circlets I commissioned from the goldsmith. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Of course. So it looks like this is just a whole bunch of fetch questing going on. And I'm glad that at least I get a shard that I can attune to here. Okay, now I'm going to open the map and check out what else can be done here. Okay, looks like plenty. And there's also another shard, so I might as well go pick that up. Whenever you're in a new area, that's just kind of what you do. You pick up all the shards, you pick up all the aetheryte. Big shards. Look, it's another person. Tiramisu. They generally hate that. But what are they gonna do about it? Okay, Jemima. Zazariku's circlets? Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlets to Zazariku's exact specifications proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we're still waiting for the next shipment. I have to impose, but would you explain the situation to the Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? Our records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Okay, sure. Of course. Bye, tiramisu. Looks like we also have another quest from Bitter Snow. Hello, Mr. Snow. Lavender. Could be keeping her. My beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot. But 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's alright. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weaver's Guild. She's always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. Oh, dude, you look alright. You're handsome. Come on, man, a little more confidence from you. The Masked Carnival. Okay, let's get this while we're still here. Can we open up our map? Yep, it's this way. Here's our crooked haft. I've a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells. Man, they don't grow on trees, but more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz of Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the gods damned garnets he can afford. And if he dies in this first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Okay. Awesome. Pugilist form. Delivers an attack with potency of 260. Can only be executed when in raptor form. Delivers an attack with a potency of 180. Oppo form bonus. Guarantees a critical hit damage dealt with increase when under an effect that raises. Ah. So changes form. Oh, changes form to raptor. Okay. Interesting. Skills. Oppo. Okay. Interesting. So I guess you start on Oppo, then Bootshine takes you to Raptor, and then True Strike takes you to Curl. And then once you do that full rotation, you get increased damage dealt? Maybe? We'll see. Is this a new one? It sure is. I'm putting in work, picking up crystals. Alright. Looks like we have some more quests to pick up here. And one to complete. That big ass wave. Alright. Aethelwine appears vexed by his work at the Weaver's Guild and is in need of a helping hand. Something in a cream? Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. Would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Uldar are wearing these days, especially on the Houston strips. And when you're finished, please call on Lushu at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Okay, and then here is Yellow Moon. Bar got be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe the last tunic was best after all. Bitter Snow's waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Girl, if you don't go get your man, he's over there tripping. Then there's Juliana. How can I help you? If it is work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you indeed. Your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Oldow's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders come in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off and search for them. Would you care to aid us? I ask no more than you welcome our doors, any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Okay. Let's do a/welcome. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need these people. Okay, sounds good. Are these welcome people / work at the Weaver's Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. Who am I? Oh, I guess you too. I thought it would be like a 2-in-1 combo. The Weavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. Lurking Leech. That's a cool name. Leaving work. Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along. Sosota and Bibi Chua. Sound like Star Wars names. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. So the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. What about you? This might be part of a different quest? Let's see. Ah, popular color people. Then I shall... Wow, what a horrible run. He runs crazy. I'll go ahead and complete this for Juliana. You've returned? Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but to work within these walls is far from easy in that. I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Awesome. Look at that, we got 500 gil. We're out here making money. Oh, I almost did no slash. Gotta be friendly, wave at everyone you see, especially those that are real and not NPCs. Oh, was that a bar? Wow, you're rapping? Alright, what do you have to say, buddy? Okay. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. What did he just say? Alright. We got a freak amongst us. And it's an actual NPC, not a player. Yellow. What fair color than the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, this is... Wait. Wait, what? Bro, is he's fiending for Snow's chick? I need to tell Snow. Hell nah, cordial spider finna catch hands with snow. Hi Jimlins, I remember you. There's never a shortage of white dresses in Olda. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. Now, when it comes to comfort, he might have a point. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. What the hell, dude? Ruru Rema, what do you think? Red. Ever and always, this is old as my dear boy, where the sun beats. Ooh, and we have another quest down there. Red, okay. Yeah. Storyteller. What is this? You do get achievements in this game, but what is the one that I just got? Complete 10 unique quests. Okay, cool. I'll take it. My work is complete. Mark my words. This formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. Just a sip of this tonic, even raging fever will be instantly extinguished. I must need to test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch of Pearl Lane to a man there named Lambert. He's trusted by other refugees. Persuade this Lambert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange, after all. If it is truly effective, it will be tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts and mankind at large. I attuned to this already, right? That's perfect, because now I can go back to the merchant strips. I think. Yeah, map. And go here, right? Okay, what is this? Weaver's Guild? There we go. We can just make our way on up where we left off. We can speak with Mr. Lambert and complete our last quest, I think, in this city, if I believe I'm right. Oh, no, I'm wrong, because Lambert wants assistance. Lambert wishes to offer you a small token of his gratitude. If you come here by choice, and if you're still bearing medicine, your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Ah, look, there's some people over here by the market board. Let me grab this real quick. Kevin Kraken. I hope it's ending with an N. Ah, he's gone. We didn't get to see. Oh, girl, I know. I done did it. All right, let's speak with Sintgat. Welcome. What may you be needing today? I need to sell this pot. Trash. Wow. The market is fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. But I still got 100 gil. Can't be that bad. There's 100 gil. You are? Oh, a new adventure, but of course, yes, I am Sir Cesoroga. What can I do for you? You would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee? What? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Olden for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact that you offer nothing is laughable. Oh yeah, here, no, take this. Now what do you have to say? Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed to seek me out. Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Solnit. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Uldah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Alnard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Uldah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchant and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer? A sword, perhaps a shinier trinket? Whatever it is, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and assortments of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That's all the complimentary aid you're gonna get from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now off with you. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I guess from now, we speak with Momodi, but before I go back to Momodi, I want to go ahead and complete these. So let's see what is closest, huh? Okay. What about... Also over there. And you. Looks like you might be this way. It allows me to cross. Regardless, it looks like I'm gonna have to go... Looks like I'm gonna have to go this way. Which is fine. Let's go this way first. Any more quests around here? Momodi's right there though. Let's go ahead and complete it in case the next quest that she has for us is out there. Kiss My Axe. Wonderful name. Pet every one of these, or how angry they get. They poked me. How was your tour of the city, Cass? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Uldah's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around here aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, huh? Alright then, last left is for you to work hard, make money, get bitches. Perfect. I leveled to 5 just off doing all the stuff around here. Amazing. Let me pick up the next quest from her, and then we go on from there. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Uldah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhaps this time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uldah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan is another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the old dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have work for you. The dispatch yard is over in central Thanalan. Just head out the doors across the hall and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon Furlong. There's dangers beyond the wall, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but spicy enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared to warn you. Thanks. Oh, would you look at that? You get level 5 and now you got more quests to do. Ain't that some craziness? Alright, Kikazani, what can I do for you? I'm sure, Dawn, you can come for a ride. Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd she go? Oh, bugger. Did my shift start already? Hell's with it. I'm bleeding exhausted anyways. Mind taking this to Giginasu at the dispatch yard outside the city? We'll probably give you something for the trouble. Yeah, man. I'll do it. And you. How can I help you, Botolf? Pray let me catch my breath. I went all the way to Scorpion Crossings for a package, but only just now realized I returned the wrong one. The way back is so far. I can't. Simply can't. Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at Scorpion Crossing is missing a package. I haven't breath left to tell you the way. Let's see. Maybe shoot. Oh, you're acting. An actor. Alright, she said this is where we have to go, so this is where I'm gonna go. Out into the wilds, finally. I'm not gonna bother with this. Looks like there's plenty for me to do, so let me go ahead and see. I don't have any food, huh? That's alright. Let's pick up some of these quests. So when you have to kill stuff, you'll see these guys. This means they're part of the quest that you gotta do. Boom. Boom, boom. Cool. Very nice. See, I like this more than all the talking that I was doing. Give my throat a bit of a rest. Nice. Now we continue. Let's see what this is. Some more over. Let's head the way. Into these snapping shrews. Don't mind if I do. Got another level up. And we have another skill. Oh, so earlier when I said we start in Opo Opo is actually the final form. So you go Boot Shine, True Strike, then Opo. I didn't even need to attack this thing. Oh well. Okay, cool. Carry on this way. Let's go speak with Giginasu first. See what he has to say. Anyone seen Kikazani since last night? Anyone? What are you doing with that timetable? Looking all over for it. Got it from Kikazani, you say? Why, that useless drunk, I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it. Next time he misses shift, tying him to the tracks. Cool. Let's take this. Seems better. Might be able to wear it. I think I'm at a point to where I might have some armor, so let me see if there's anything I can put on. Yeah. A new ring and some new pants. You can't really see them, but that's fine. Level 6. Very cool. Alright, Papa Sean. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect? I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. Empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in solitude. Both know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Oldons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Olda to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railway which runs through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of the great many souls. There's still much work to be done. The wound left by the calamity runs deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your abilities. Ooh, boots. I'll take them. Let's see. New boots. Let's put them on. Don't know how I feel about them, but I really don't like my shirt, if we're being honest, so. There's also that. Okay. It is what it is. Let's pick up the next quest from Papa Shan. And we get Bonhar. That'll be nice. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. There isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Dude, what? Serious Sultan Sworn. Okay, bro. Here to give you some pretzels. Halt, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. It cannot be that serious, brother. Say your name in business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Shan? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. Terribly sorry. You may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe as long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Shan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Sure, man. He kind of looks like Snow. Snow had yellow hair though, didn't he? He looks like he had like some kind of blue hair. Here's another. Hey man. Western front clear, eastern front clear. Me? From Papa Shan? Twilight pretzel? My favorite. How did he know? Can't find an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't find on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. One more. Then I think that's it. I do want to go there, but I don't want to do it right now because I feel like there might be a quest that'll make me go that way anyways. I just don't want to waste the time. Especially if I don't even have to access this area or anything there yet. Both save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the enemy. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing God's damned pretzel. I feel reborn. A realm reborn. You said the thing. Let's fight this thing for the sake of it. You can't deal with me. You don't know I got these hands. You return, and with a deal fewer pretzels I see. Tell me, how far are your Sultan Sworn sentries? Do they have anything to report? Nothing? Okay. Take this for your troubles, then end the stay moment. There's more I would ask of you. Let me get that. Ah, nice. Second wind. Put that here, and when I'm here with that, I'll keep it closer. Here seems comfortable. I have just this moment now. Now the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I have privy to some most unsettling news, which is a real person I sent you to, which is the real reason. The hell? Is it person? I sent you to meet the Sultan Sworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Oh dang. That cannot happen, Cass. It must not. I need you to help me find her. I got you, dude. Praise the 12, I know I can count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalin is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Sure, man. Whatever you need from me, I gotcha. That's why I'm here, to be a hero. Oh, south. He was very serious. Okay. South we go. Man, I literally run the same. Or do I? No, I run way cooler with these out. What a shame. And not anymore. But it Lalafell. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information in the active help window before answering the call of duty. So level sync is in effect. Level 8. I am level 8. We'll be synced. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira.
Okay. Why is this shirt better? Can I have it?
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Well, nah, you good, bro.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
I literally showed up the same time you did. Oh, look.
Alas,
It's me
the
past 2
station
a.m.
master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Okay. Boy, if you don't get show, I'm finna take this motherfucker on myself. Take care of these, Mr. Thancred. I'm gonna be honest here with all of you. I'm totally sure if flank means from behind or from the side. So I'm gonna swing it. Up right now. Here we go. Easy. Handsome stranger.
Whew.
Think we didn't see that right there. We're having a vision.
Crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
I am Cassumber.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
Got you.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Okay, collect the crystals. They banish the darkness. Gotcha. And I'm assuming the one I got is one of them. Assuming my ass I've played this game.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Gotcha. Whoa, look, it's another warrior of light. And another one. Then there's me. Off to do our dailies.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Tuning in. Did you just leave me here?
Coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
Poop. Poop town.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
Go for it. I'm just gonna have to follow you.
As you wish. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
To try and stay awake, Shacho. Just dizzy, I haven't ate nothing. Okay, it looks like they're wanting me to backtrack to bro all the way over here, so that's exactly what we'll do. We're almost halfway through that level 8 bar. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse? By her grace, the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa-shan. You and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you don't say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa-shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Nice little courtesy. I cannot thank you enough, Cass. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilia from Violent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token from my gratitude is the best that I can offer. It's all good. I'm here for glory. With a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see him at Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. For you, Cass, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. Pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Of course, man, of course. Nice. Now, Sisidoa needs help. Sisidoa needs a relevant adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. Inventory, yes. If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Holy crap! Royal plantations, a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Dude, this whole sentence is just p-p-p-p-p-p. Also, I cannot part this place to procure and prefer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I'd prevail upon you pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see if safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield this to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Yeah, man, I got you. Oh, look, it's silver crows. They're speaking with Gigi Nasu. Okay, let's see what's over here. Pretty sure there's another quest. Yep, you are. What can I do for you? Hihiyaja. Thanalan has ever been barred region. Believe me when I say that it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews burrowing through. Unless we have this. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The Shrew Hills would be the best place to start. Yeah, dude, I gotcha. You're welcome. Oh, you got more for me. idle adventurer is a sorry sight. I've no need of assistance at the moment. But perhaps someone at the Coffer and Coffin wants help. Wowobaru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes. And I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. Now, I'm a simple farmer and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like, and I like Orobon. You won't find more succulent fish in these parts. If you have a mind to give some fish to Wowobaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty Orobon. 4 slices or so should be enough for him to experiment with. Okay. Gagari. If Sidoa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen should sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we are in demand. Of course I know the way. Map tells me. We can learn about fates another day. Okay. Guess we keep going now. Forgot to equip my bone hara. They look more or less the same, honestly. Oh, see what I mean? Why would I... The crystal's right there. If I had just gone, I'd have been a waste of time. There I go, adventure. Fish futile. There's no suitable species, but I shall not surrender. Orobon, of course, but wait, how did you know about this endeavor? What matters not, the solution you suggest is sensational. Saute with salt, a squirt of sun lemon, so simple yet so sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Thanalan, were it not for your local lard guests, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune for some brought hither. Ah, bugger, my stores of shrew meat are nearly naught. The meat is an indispensable ingredient for making my smoked shrew loaves, which are famous for their fantastic flavor. Fortunately, I'm no fool. In preparation for this possibility, I have set 2 barrel traps outside our establishment. Alas, I'm not accustomed to butchering live beasts. If you could do the deed in my stead and bring me the meat, I can continue to cook. I gotcha. Drink for you, laddie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. What's that? Sidoa asked ye to bring this here to me? Ah, so even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden arse back home. But hell's an honest-to-God's pumpkin from a royal plantation. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Ooh, look at me. Got this as well. Oh, this is a little low, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Roger again. He's ready to give me a hempen actin. Wow, that is disgusting. Word is, Blackbrush Station sorely undermanned. The stone torches here can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Gear. Girl, I already know. See... Oh, I don't even have anything better. Okay, open up the map, see what needs to be done. Let's do these first. And we have that right there too, which is perfect. Perfect. There you go. This rich, robust redness shrew meat is lean yet lovely. I'll learn you. Slathered in my secret sauce and smoked, it is a symphony of savory sensations that will satisfy even the most critical connoisseur. It takes time to prepare it properly though, so I fear we may be forced to deny our dedicated customers their desired dinner regardless. It's alright, I'm just glad I could help. Boom. Luckily, the next mission is right next to the crystal, so it all works out. Looking for work perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are still swords hired by Magina and Sons mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for the purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See it to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Okay, so I need a headpiece, which means I need to complete some quests. I'm sure the shop sells some, but I wanna... Oh look, it's Kiss My Axe again. I'm gonna go do the ladybug one. Because I'll have to go here. I have plenty of gil to spend to do all this. And then it's this way, no? Sure is. Might as well pick all of this up. Here you go. Shrew pelts. Exceptional. Ppxiv Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this. You've earned it. Thank you. Head on over to Western Thanolin. Speak with the Mimishu. Look, it's money Golemon. Scorpion Crossing. The way can be simpler. Pass through this gate and head west until you come upon it. Oh, you're delivering a package. In that case, you want to speak with Oswell when you arrive. Okay. Will do. Another achievement. Let's go. I'll take it. Ah, the ladybug's in question. Perfect. One done, and then the other one is to drop this off over here. And looks like Guntrim needs help, so we'll help Guntrim while we're here. It's gone, just know it, gods. If I hadn't enough problems already, you took the wrong package. Ultof, you bloody elf. Well, guess what? I have it, and I'm bringing it back. Look, it's Grokauga. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments plaguing me these days. Oh, nice. Let's pick up the Disciple of the Royal one. Put it on. I look like a dummy. That's fine. At least I'm stronger, yeah? How about you? You time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time. I got you. A dabble, do you also? This can't be happening. There's no time to send for more, no? Please, you have to help. Go kill as many cactuars as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs on the balance. Hey man, I can't let you die. Oh, he's got the same top. Good man. Nice, there's one crate. Looks like there's another one over here. And let's see what a Emmy, let's just say over here. Oh, the goblet. Gotcha. This will take me to the residential area. And another quest. You there, it's you. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea slaying beasts and finding treasures, that sort of thing. I have need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo smuggler won't move an ilm. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers, and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs? I can't do it. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check for him, would you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. I got you, sir, but first let me finish this part. Perfect. And then Slugger. You disgusting ladybug doing that to that poor old Slugger. Sure did. Great job, friend. The shipments never stop coming, day in, day out. Business is good, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? That's what I always say. Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. I was sure to sun up. It was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road, but now the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at the size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd like to move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. I see it. Trust me, I see it. Oswald is holding a letter addressed for someone. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kikipu at the Silver Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't had the time. And I doubt these weary legs would carry me there, even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? God knows you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipu's dear old friend, she's called the Silver Bazaar home for far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well is all. Yeah, of course. Let me take care of these cactuars before I do whatever you're asking me to do. Hey, it's Raven again. They're locked in, they're trying to make that money. Oh, one more. Nice, we gotta level up. Perfect. Right before I decided to go on that whole adventure. Ooh, you saved my hide, friend. Looks as though the lids shook off in transit and the whole load spilled. But I refuse to have it said that Gunther failed to make a good delivery. Ektar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. Don't worry about getting found out. Radzat Han's skin tonic is still a rare find. All the more so this far south. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I'm back up on Gil. Now I can go this way for, what was it? For the goblet? Where was this? Oof, opposite direction. Okay. What about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this day. Ah, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. So what he's talking about is, like, in this game, you can buy a home for yourself. If you have enough money, you can buy yourself a house. And this is one of the wards, the goblet, and I'll go through it a little bit so you can see, unless they show it here. Yeah. You can live here with your friends if you have a guild, a free company, or by yourself. You can have your own home. Nothing of importance is being said by him. Honestly, nothing of importance is said by most NPCs. I'm just trying my best to read everything. Okay. And now we leave. That was fun. Those are all the houses. Maybe at some time I'll walk you through some of them. And hey, if we join a free company, we'll be able to see if they have a house. We'll be able to check it out. Turn it into this guy. Yep, I checked it out. It looked nice. We all agreed. Shook hands, high-fived. Cool. Nice, that's good to know. That way I can go there from crystals. Could you mend my gear, lady? Oh. I guess it's fine. Hello, Hammerbeaks. I need to kill you guys, if that's okay. Perfect. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh, wants me to keep going this way. All the way down here with more quests. Isn't that lovely? Oh, and there's more up there. You know what? We're gonna give that a break. No, we have to just to complete it. It's getting dark. Good thing we're getting there. I will say, I'm in the Golem world in the Dynamis Data Center. It seems like this place is pretty barren, not a lot of players. Even though, you know, there was congestion, maybe they don't like hanging out in Old Even in Old there weren't a lot of them. What is it then? Come to try and scare me and those poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. Dude, I was just delivering some stuff. You have a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, at the very least heard of them, while a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest. But there are no workers, they're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. I got you. And you? Bafafono? Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gil if you're interested. If won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of a goblin grease and then deliver them to a hero by the name of that's not that simple. That's a lot of work, but because I need to do it, I'm gonna do it. Slash out. Where's the other one? Isn't there another one around here? There's definitely a quest though. Danny, how can I help? Help your father? He's a fisherman by trade. He broke his compass. He hasn't been able to. He's been at sea for weeks. The lighthouse. It's okay, he needs 3 chunks of magnetite or something. Slash doubt. Ah, that's cool. He's like fanning himself. Okay. Looks like there's 4 of these guys that need to be doubted. Let's see where they're hanging around. Anyone in here? Oop. Maybe over here. Could be some thug out here. No. They're out and about in these areas. Within the circle, if I remember. Maybe not? Maybe it's some of these guys. Oh no, you're someone I gotta fight. go. Oh, wait. Still have to gather it. I almost just left it. Another one up here. Go ahead and... Yep. I'm gonna try that one building over here. I have a feeling that might have been them. It's a nice building. I'd like to go inside. Perfect. Where are these other guys, though? Genuinely. Because, feeling kind of bad. Oh, here it is. This is the building I didn't check. Kind of looked at the exteriors. I'm assuming two of them might be in here. Oh. Oh, yeah, they are. Flashed out. Oh, get out of here, dude. Perfect. Double completion, plus one up the road. Are they gone? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the grounds here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for Thanalin's wealthy. Same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise small, wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. Cool. And Galfridus, don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. Don't worry, dude. Here, magnets. Aw, yeah, your son told me to go do it. Yeah. Go fish. Oh no, you need things, don't you? Okay. What do you need? You need me to obtain copper lures from goblin muggers. Sure, man. Okay, I'll help you. Where are the goblin muggers? All the way up there? Cake. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Funny, none of them engage. What is it? Can you see I'm busy? I was just giving you the grease. Yep, Final sent me. Here you go. Oh, I go back here. Is there another quest? No, shot. There's another quest. Chat. Or, I mean, guys, you know what I gotta do? I gotta do it. Can't ignore it. There you go, man. Those are the lures. I'll take this, because I feel like that's going to make me stronger. Looks like it did. Cool bloodbath. That's a good one to have. I'll actually put that... I'll leave it where it was. Something has Fafana in the Soul Bazaar. Okay, cool. It's fine. Oh, Kikipu needs shit too. Okay, you guys. Sure, anything for you. It's terrible, Cass. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we're in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn a fake contract for sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kikipu? This is the smell of inevitability. I like his glasses. Back for more, Kenrick. Easily arranged, I assure you come, Kikipu. Listen to the reason. You know who we are, you know our deeds, you've no hope. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents. Dude, this guy is terrible. You stupid, foolish man. You can be more wrong. You may no longer boast the visitors of Gil's days past, but this home to many more. Our memories are here. Years of them. Decades. Yep, they're gonna argue, and then he's gonna go, I wanna do it anyways, and then what is she gonna ask me to do? That's the most important part. What do you want me to do? Please, the writs of seizure, you must tear them down. Yeah, no, I can, girl, I could definitely do that. Watch this. Oh, is this them? Oh, man, I'll take these guys out easy. Oh, you think, you can't fight like me. You're not a real fighter. This little guy, I am destroying you. You are somebody's son. Last one. Or by the Chocobo Keep. How did you get up there? Nice, and just like that. Oh wait, there's more. Okay. This is baggage. Oh, is this a different quest? Yeah, I beat your thugs. You can leave now. Let's finish this quest with Fafano. Here you go. You wanted these? They're yours. Some more. Equip this. New pants. Nice. Then I can't speak with you. So Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words, but we would like to thank you. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance. Yep. Yeah, you should, if you haven't so far. Chase off Kenrick and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, gosh damn it, and I ain't ready to give up on it just yet. This is home, and even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. Aw, that's cute. Very cute of them. They want to stick together. Good friends. Yeah, you're welcome. You don't have to thank me. Okay. Finally, we're done with the area. Hopefully. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What's this? Anything else that needs to be turned in here? No. Then off to over yonder we go. Let's turn in all of these quests. Oh, this guy's still here. We have a Jack here, a Wanderer. Oh, we got something about these names. Where are you going? Where are you going? Simondaf Sadler? I'm gonna chase this guy around. What do you need to speak with the clothier for? And then there he goes. Interesting. I think one of them is this way? Yep, in my guild. And I'll have to pick up another one. Come on. Yep, I did the thing that you asked me. Ah, you're back, and none the worse for exertion. Youthful vigor is truly a blessing. You got off to a fine start, son. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. But then you'll find the names of various creatures, opponents that you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Out their cast and let your fist fly. Nice. And there's the food that I was yearning for. And the next quest is available. And we unlocked the hunting log. Wow, that is horrible. Cool. We can worry about that later. Let's finish. Anything else? Yep, over here in the quicksand. Oh wait, what does he want me to do? Scattered gill. Girl, what? Well, I might as well look. Scattered gill, what is he talking? Oh. We're gonna steal from the cat girls. This is their tips. Word of light. Stealing tips from dancers. Okay, completed this. There's a letter. Oh. Shoot, I'll take whatever. Thank you. I guess the next one is it this way? Can I go this way? I sure can. Where is it though? All the way up there, huh? I hope I grabbed that. None of these are good for me, Awoken. But thanks anyways. Oh, I guess I could have just gone straight. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm assuming this is where the other pieces are. How convenient, as we're delivering all of these, they just happen to be in the area. Here you go, Erasmus. And thank you for the eye patch. And just like that, I have the eye patch. It's gonna allow me to move on. Now, some of you are probably thinking you could have just bought one, especially with the guild that you got. Yeah, 100%. But I knew I had the quest waiting, so why buy one? Now, since we're here, let's go ahead and just turn this in. For our good old guild master. See what he has to say. Go. 500 gil. I mean, well done, Cass. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see your lesson in trial. To be precise, take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalan. Okay. So I have to do something in Western Thanalan. Okay, where's this map? Ah. Okay. Welp, I'll have to do that another time. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that tomorrow. Or the next time that you see me, because I'm going to be getting off. Thank you very much for watching for this long. It's about almost 3 hours worth. I don't know how I'm going to cut this up. Odds are, just because it's so long, I might just throw the whole thing up. I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Honestly, the best thing that you could do, though, is share the video with somebody that you think might enjoy it. And really just watch all the way through. And if you're at this point, I can only assume that you have, and I'm really appreciative of that. I just appreciate the support all around, and it keeps me going. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.